This video is an apology intended directly for and to Billy of AmidsTheNoise. I know when I'm wrong, and a really good person admits when they're wrong. I'd like to think I'm a good person. I'm on YouTube to fight the powers like you, hopefully. I want to explain myself. I went off on your pages, called you an actor, called you fraud. Well, I don't think I used the word fraud. But I made my initial ideas pretty well known. I have no problem with your message. In fact, I think you rocked it. I loved your first video. With the stats where you're nailing it about the urban populations and the neighborhood crime and how the politicians and the media are blowing that off. That's brilliant. Great. I've done some theater, you know what I mean? And I know when a really good actor's nailing it. Now either you should be on stage or you have been on stage or whatever the case may be. I've also set Kino lights. I know those are the kind of lights you're using. I can tell that by the little light in your hair. Those are real professional film lights, and they even cost a lot to rent, let alone buy them. I've set them up hundreds of times. And yeah, I mean, you're just sitting there talking and everything. You could be anybody, but you said you were born on the 4th of July. Then you said you're a patriot. You're talking about the gun controversy, and it just seemed a little too timely for it to not be a paid campaign advertisement in disguise by the NRA or ACLU. I just was like, well, maybe the NRA, you hold up your memberships, and it bothered me that you were saying that you weren't a part of a political organization that lobbies for anything, but then you hold up the memberships of two of the most influential ones of all time. If I had to guess, all the people that defend you say that you own a company where you make the gun straps for the, you know, permit to conceal weapons. And yeah, I looked that up, whether that's true or not. You got a page for that. All right. But you know, why not just name it? You know, what's the big deal? I mean, you could just pimp your prop, and I just, what's the hurt in that? You're getting a lot of views, and that's what really spurred me off, because you had like 500,000 views after a few days, and that only happens with a lot of money paid for promotion on the videos. Whenever I would go around the videos on the over here thing, vids, you were right there, and that only happens if you pay for it. So I got a contact at YouTube, and I asked about it. I'm not going to name the person. And yeah, those are all, there's money involved, a lot of money. And so I just was like, okay, you're an actor, and maybe it's your money. I don't know. Maybe you don't even know. Maybe somebody thought those videos are great, and they called in and they wanted to promote your videos. I don't know. That is possible. Someone is just a fan, an anonymous fan. And your vids are out there being promoted, and you're up to 1 million views after just 3 weeks on the first one. We put our videos out here, and we want to get an audience, and it's hard. And we hop our stuff around and put video responses, hoping people of like minds and like subjects will, you know, latch on and share and make it viral and get us out there. But that doesn't happen. A lot of us individuals with our own account and our own sincerity, we're stopped. I mean, you know, there's a lot of people comment on my stuff that are just infiltrating, you know, the shills that just go around insulting people, and they don't have any uploads or subscribers, and they're just going around insulting people as disinformation agents. And you got nothing but fans, and we all want fans, and you deserve fans. You do good videos. But my apology's based on I jumped the gun, no pun intended, and just jumped on your page, called you an actor and all this. And if you remember the NRA and they had anything to do with the promotion of your videos, then by default you are an actor, okay? And you don't have to say, you don't have to tell me if that's the case, but that's what I thought. And if it's not the case, I'm sorry. But I know those videos were promoted at the very least, and I don't got the money to promote videos in that special way. So they are in effect commercials, and you are in effect, not a very great degree, you know, you're deceiving people. At the end of your videos you have the text that says you're not a part of a political organization. Well, you are. You said you're a member of the NRA. It's a pretty big political organization. And they're not your thoughts only. We share your thoughts. And I think your fans have negated that other sentence. So, not that I want you to go back and edit anything, but the 2 sentences at the end of your videos are not true. But I don't care anymore. I'm going to finish this by saying I applaud your efforts. I actually agree with everything you say, and I think the news sucks, and I think we should just get a bunch of people together and get the networks to shut down or shut up, and Piers Morgan out of the country. Dianne Feinstein, really, she's going way too far with these assault bills. Because you're right. I mean, you can count them on your hands how often that happens. And it's, when you think what the president did with Fast and Furious with those rifles going to Mexico and how he denies it and everything, and like Eric Holder didn't know or something, you know, just like insulting our intelligence day after day after day after day. Videos like yours keep a cop, kind of cop watch on that kind of thing. I just wish it had more of an effect because they just blow people off. There's got to be some way to hold them accountable, some kind of courtroom that we can drag the media executives into and say, no, you can't just lie on the television like that. Anyhow, didn't want this to be too long. This is an official apology, Billy. You don't have to tell me your last name. I just jumped the gun because I'm upset, man. I'm upset about stuff. I can't stand disinformation stuff, and I'm all about shutting people like Alex Jones down. He's definitely disinformation, and all the David Ikes and Syrian girls and Corbett reports and all that junk. Hate it. I can't stand it. And I want justice. I want Congress held accountable for what they do, and the media, and I want citizens to stand up for their rights, you know. Hopefully you do too, and hopefully you accept this apology.